Welcome to the whoop-de wop.
Drifting off and getting
We're
away from
going to
that.
keep going over it, and I'm going to keep twisting your words to remind everybody.
Oh
We
my
don't owe
God.
white people. We do not owe white people shit.
It's a place.
I run the risk,
Whoop-de wop.
and it's not my channel, so I will just drop this fucking link.
Just curious, you know who's your
hand me the whoop-de wop.
Well, I know it's in Indiana.
Yo, you got some money?
You know
We're
what
going to the whoop-de wop.
I actually don't.
Okay.
Yo,
Got
we
something to do
can
with
throw some cool
and
whoop-de-wops.
from a future, you're gonna get certain things that are gonna happen.
Well, I do know at one
Come
point
stove, go
Indiana
grab that
was
shit
like
right
the
quick.
center of the
She
Klan.
was like, cool. And she already know to get my dough. So,
Nice. So all those things you add it all up, he's been able to avoid seeing like the true face of Black America.
In fact, I probably can just do it. Like, where did I have it here? Give me.
Those type of people, they
Give me 1
almost
second.
like gatekeepers into what information we provide, what's allowed to be seen. And that was kind of he.
Okay, I think this is it right here. Let me see. Yeah. Let's see. This is what I want to share with you guys. I sent this over to Universal earlier today. I always want to be the first to share these things. For those of you that are from New York or familiar with New York City,
This motherfucker is a
Montgomery
sad boy.
trounced Cuomo. Was it 50-41? That's 9 points. And I want you to look at this map here, what you're seeing here. We're gonna start right here. This is Staten Island. Eric Garner, Cigarette Man's ward. This is what you're seeing right here. This is Staten Island. This is what most of your city workers, the white people, many of them live in Staten Island. It went almost overwhelmingly for Cuomo. You see this? Overwhelming for Cuomo. What's up, JB Smooth? I'm assuming it's JB Smooth. I hate putting fucking things up. Yeah, I'm assuming it's you, man. You know I pull them. Hold on, give me 1 second, JB Smooth. Let me put the fucking thing up just in case, man. Just in case. I know, yeah. Hey, what's up, JB? That's you?
Yeah, what's up, man?
I like this southern accent. What's going on?
Hey, Sammy said y'all fell out over a woman.
Oh man, you don't believe that.
That's
What
what
woman?
he said.
What woman?
He said her name was Lovely or something.
Who? You don't believe that?
That's what he said. I'm just telling you what he said.
That ain't true, man.
So what was the real reason why y'all fell out?
Well, I've told you, I think honestly, man, as I told you, man, I haven't talked to my dad maybe a couple times since I started this stream. The things I talk about on here.
So now I'm your
just can't
goddamn dad.
stomach it.
Don't blame me for your
So I think
the
the same thing kind of applies with Stanley. A couple times up here.
This is so sad.
One of the times I remember was when Afrodamus came up here, and anyone familiar with Afrodamus,
Afrodamus
Afrodamus is very hard on blacks.
So
Afrodamus has never been here.
This is the most amazing thing. John Galt is looking for a daddy. Motherfucker, I'm not your daddy. You're a motherfucking 50-year-old man. Fucking go talk to your daddy and stop acting like I should be your daddy or Afrodamus. This is a stunted ghetto little child. Sorry you didn't grow up with my family, but motherfucker, it's not my problem. Get over it, bitch.
Talking to Afrodamus, I'm familiar with Africa and stuff like that, and Stanley just totally disrupted the show. totally disrupted the show, and that was the first sign that he can't handle. You know,
It's
many of
the
these blacks
first
can't
time
handle
I don't tolerate
the truth.
ghetto
Let's just leave it
bullshit.
at
You
that.
saying Stanley's a little
I'm
bitch,
not
right?
your goddamn daddy, boy.
Well, if that's why you want to term it,
No, I'm saying I think he is.
it is very bitch-like. You know, to if you can't handle the truth, then you can't.
I
You
can't
can't
handle the truth.
beat it into
Johnny
submission. It's going to
Bucket
keep
Hat,
rearing his head. You have
you're
to
not
deal with it one way or
handling
the
the
other.
truth,
Right, he
son.
got to get out from up under his little dress. Come back to reality.
Fair
Take that
enough.
pong off.
Well, I think part of it is that he's been able to get as far as his money would take him.
It's all about
and
me and my money,
not
right,
seeing
John?
reality as it is. You know,
Yeah.
he doesn't live around black people.
I
He didn't
literally
marry a
live
black
in a
woman.
mixed
He
neighborhood,
doesn't have
John.
black
You gonna
children. He
talk
doesn't have
about
black
my
neighbors.
city,
You know,
right?
he says his county is mostly black, but
No,
I bet
not the
you
county,
his
the
little neck
city,
of the woods
bitch.
isn't around all those
You're so
blacks.
goddamn drunk
Right.
you can't even get
So
the
all those
facts
things
right.
you add it all up,
This is so
he's been able to avoid seeing like the true face of Black America.
the true
Yeah.
He
face
got to
of
pull that
Black
dick out of his
America.
mouth.
And so
What
and
kind
those
of
type of people, they
crazy?
almost serve as like
Oh, this
gatekeepers
boy is
into what
warm.
information is what's allowed to be said. And
True.
that was kind of, he somewhat assumed that role up here as a gatekeeper.
What?
He saw himself as
I'm
guarding the
gatekeeping on
truth getting
another
out.
man's
You can't
channel?
defend the
You
truth. The
pussy.
truth doesn't need any
You let
defense.
me do it.
It's going to get out. And I think that
This
was
is
the
awesome.
problem there with Stanley. If I had
Yeah.
it, boy.
That
I'm
guy
your
is
daddy,
fucking
John.
nuts, man.
Yeah. I think I think his inadequacies has driven him
Inadequacy?
crazy. He
Yeah,
left.
something, man. All
He
them
left.
damn beers he been drinking.
Well, he's left. He's read a lot of books, but those books
Them
he
books
can't.
ain't gonna do nothing out here in the real world, though.
Well, there's nothing that he's read in those books that will allow him to use that in the real world. Reading about race and things like
Oh
that
my
is
God,
not very.
really?
It's not practical. You
Right,
can
he
go all
got a
about race.
small
and things.
mind, man. His mind is smaller than an acorn.
Well, I think he is probably a bigger mind than that. But I think what he's interested in, that's probably the bigger problem, is that he has a big
The
enough
bigger
brain to
problem.
develop some interest in
Another.
other things
See,
other than
this
race
is
and
where
politics, things that you have.
this is where the John Galts, dude, that is literally crab in a barrel. You're interested in what I'm interested in, John. This is why. Yeah, and you know what? Your look at JB Smooth pulling it out of John like a sword tooth.
Have no control over, and that is what he is interested in. He has no
Oh,
control over that.
I
And,
love this
I think
stupid.
that it leads to be a very empty man there.
Yep,
Yeah.
empty
And
man.
that's why at 11 o'clock at night, he's in someone's channel that he feels is a degenerate.
You are a
writing,
degenerate too,
sniping
John.
comments at
It
But
was
me.
he gonna say he didn't say any of
two
that stuff.
degenerates.
Well, we saw the comments for what it was. Hey, but let me look at this map here. I want to go through this map. This is a very
Look
interesting
at
map
John Galt
coming out
trying
of
to
New York.
do politics.
The election results. You might find this interesting. Give me 1 second. So what you see in New York, you see here, Staten Island. This is where firefighters, the police officers,
is
white government workers,
is,
people that have some money.
there's
they
gonna
wanna
have to
get
be a
away from
reckoning,
Manhattan.
and
This is where they live, and they overwhelmingly voted for Cuomo here. 68% of the vote in many of these areas, overwhelmingly 50-60%. Cuomo dominated this entire borough here. I think this is the smallest borough, I think, in terms of population.
Motherfucker.
But when they got
I'm
here,
get on off of here. I'm finna go drink me some moonshine and fuck something.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, my man, JB Smooth.
All right.
Indeed. anyway, so the results are in, and you can see around the border. This is probably
I guess I
the
get
projects.
some of this shit.
And I'm going to show you something here in 1
There
second about
there
this
will
map. I
have
think
to
I can
be
do this
a
here. I can.
trimming.
And so you look
of
here. This is
channel.
Brooklyn,
Uh,
and large
y'all
parts of
go
North
get that
Brooklyn.
ghetto
This would
card if you
be
want.
Greenpoint, areas like that. Went largely Cuomo. Little small
Cuomo
pockets
lost,
here.
bitch. So
Went
let's
for
do some analysis of
Madami, but
losing.
large parts of Brooklyn to the south. Well, I'm sorry, large parts of the south. This would be the Bensonhurst, the Jews that organized for Cuomo. This is that area here. This is southern Brooklyn, Bensonhurst, some of the other notable Russian areas.
That is
all around here.
We'll conclude
here.
my analysis.
Large swaths of Brooklyn here. Montgomery 62%, 56%, deep 87%. This is Fort Greene, probably Fort Greene, I guess. Very, very liberal areas. Overwhelming Montgomery support. Overwhelming.
The problem is John is he looks smart in his bucket hat, and just wanted to take this little capture of the after show of Dinner with 777. I will have to reassess a whole bunch. I'm not amused. Too many playing both sides of a table, and y'all can have the table. So we go.